Testicle? Okay. I'm not getting any of that, but... Do you hear me on the stream? Okay. And let me see if I can find... I gotta add you. Audio output capture. I feel like this would be the one. That's what I want. Alright, give me audio.
Check 1 2 check.
Okay, cool. And you should hear you then also.
Yeah, I'm hearing there is delay though.
Alright. So barely hear you. I have all the microphones all the way up, Dragon. I don't know. Can you hear me now? How's my audio for you, Dakota?
Mine sounds good on stream, I can tell you that.
Okay. So I do have I do have the manual focus on, so that's why it's blurry, but I'll have things up here to make it not blurry. Woohoo. Okay. So, I have 3 boxes here. I don't know how well this will... So I got 3 boxes. Not entirely sure what is in any of them. So we're going to find out here. I have 1B, 2B, and then I have this long skinny one. I think we're going to start with this long skinny one just because it's right here. Alright. Is this, and so it is, we're starting with the mounted Uridin expansion and the Monster Pack expansion. Boom. Okay. See what we got here. Now, unfortunately, Dakota's audio is going to be delayed.
Correct,
mine.
Yes.
But, alright. Mounted Uridin. I think this dude was he was a Kickstarter exclusive.
I know that dude, lore-wise, I'm pretty sure he's part of the Wild Hunt.
I believe so. Move stuff here. Can I make this brighter? Does that help? Alright. I got a little bit of a bendy sword here, but that's easily fixable. But, I mean, that's a nice, big, good, pretty good looking model.
That model is great looking.
I like it.
You have to do some work on that sword a little bit, but...
Yeah, little bendy sword, but nothing that can't be taken care of. We have some cards and stuff here. I've only loosely looked at like how the game actually plays. Trying to drop my chair down a little. Here we go. So, yep. All right. Gorgy.
Or all the...
What's that?
I just saw the back of the last card, and it was in some sort of Mandarin, I believe.
Oh no. Let's
Unless
hope. Let's hope that that's not. The front of it is English here. Yeah, let's hope that there's a different that in there.
I'm
Okay.
guessing they packed them all together.
All right, Monster Pack expansion. Does this come with? So I think it's like co-op until it's not, basically. If I'm correct, I think you can help each other, but in the end, like, someone has to win. So 1 to 5 players, 90 to 150 minutes on this monster expansion box here. So it looks like it's going to be that. What we got here? Crazy tentacle beast looking thing, some type of flying skeleton looking thing, and some bug beast type of ordeal. The bug beast might be like what he's fighting in the opening scene of the show. Alright, yeah, flying thing beast here. See if I can't get the lighting to come from a little bit better angle here. Can more than one play on one starter pack is what I mean. Yeah, no, like, this is the whole game. This is, the whole thing's here. It's up to 5 players. Okay, winged beast thing. This thing's cool. This tentacle, but it has like a hard shell too. This dude is pretty sweet looking. Gotta make sure I take pictures of everything before I take it out of the box, especially when I get to the big boxes. Alright, and then this bug beast sort of thing here is a couple of mold lines that are gonna need cleaned up on this guy, but nothing that a needle file can't take care of here. Let me move this screen over this monitor. I feel like I can see better this way.
I'm a fan of how they're all, pre-assembled. I was expecting them pre-assembled, but like fully, there's no like having to attach them to bases or anything like that.
Yeah, we're gonna switch up just a little bit of the focus here. That way I can get things real close to the camera. There we go. Okay. Bug dude. Looking nice. Nice. Actually, I have this recording. I don't think I'm going to record this. I think I'll re-record all this stuff separate, and then I'll have a better showing of it all. Oh, I don't have it recorded anyways. Good. See? Alright, so that was the monster pack. Oh, let's check the cards while we're on the subject of is things in English. Some type of little token thing for that monster. Little breakdown here of the so the different monsters get used with the different expansions by the looks of it. Sorry, I shouldn't worry about this, but yeah, and it gives you kind of a breakdown of everyone. I'm not going to mess with the camera focus just for the paper. And I got some more cards, which are in English. Yay. Oh, it's a siren. It's got teats. That is going to be fun to paint. Dragon, I believe James also bought this. James Dorsey. I don't think he has much of a plan for what he's going to do with it, but I was looking on eBay today, and they're going for like 600-ish right now.
How much was the full Kickstarter?
The all-in expansion, I want to say it was like $350. All right, so that was the 2 items that were in the that box there. Maybe I do try to kick it on autofocus and just see what happens. All right, let's see, because I feel like that's gonna be super annoying, folks. All right, 1B and 2B. I guess we're gonna start with 1B. It's probably how this is supposed to go. I'm gonna slice this thing open off screen just because I literally don't have room on my desk for how big these boxes are. There it is, a piece of paper, cardboard on top. Woohoo! Alright, wow, okay. So we have Legendary Hunt expansion right here. We'll get to that in a minute. And we have, oh, this is heavy. Kerplunk, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. The Witcher Old World. That is a game, and I mean it is large. Mucho largo. Crack this baby open. 1 to 5 players, ages 14 and up. Alright, so we'll open it here first. Now I'll probably move it off to the side to get out the individual pieces, because this is massive. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork here. Okay. I think it shows you how to repack the box, which will be super useful. Some more showing of the contents. Let's put some legs on the stand here. Here, maybe I can do it this way. Okay. This paper. We have the game board, which looks, I mean, it is thick, unfolds many, many times here. Yeah, Dakota, as you see things on screen, if you have questions, want me to come back to them, just let me know.
Absolutely.
Lots of tokens and such. Probably, oh, okay, lots of monster tokens too. Good looking. I'm gonna turn another light on the other side of the room, I think, I hope, because I just don't think my light is quite enough for how much space I'm doing right now. Okay. minis here.
Rotate your camera to the left a little bit.
Rotate it to the left a little. Here. Can I get rid of that glare at all? Alright. Oh. Wow. Okay. A lot of models. We're gonna start top left here and just work our way across. So we have this dude. Some type of. Alright. There's the models. I think there's more models underneath here. There's more stuff underneath here. I'm gonna set this on the ground actually, and then pull out each piece because the camera setup here is not super favorable to getting good looks at the models, which that's why we're here. Okay. We have this dude. Some type of ghoul looking thing. I think I'm gonna kick the camera back over to manual for this just because yeah, okay. Some type of ghoul looking dude. This ought to be. So I'm thinking for my first models that I'm gonna paint, I'm gonna go for stuff that's kind of like grotesque and, you know, like abominable, because I'm so used to doing like my Death Guard stuff that'll be a good transition in for me. Like this thing, I don't know what this thing is, but it is terrifying and looks gross.
The first one you're looking at is definitely I'm pretty sure they're referred to as like ghouls.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have cards and everything. I'll be able to, you know, I'll obviously put those cards up when I'm painting the models. But this thing is this next one is I don't know what it is. It's like a very musculature hunchback of Notre Dame. I believe this is a harpy. This okay, so you got the grotesque one up on screen now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got the harpy here coming up next. I'm curious to see how much, like at first look, like this harpy, for example, the face seems to be lacking some detail. It might supposed to look that way. You know, I think it has like a beak and stuff. But once I get the black and then some airbrush, or I haven't decided for sure yet if these are getting slap chopped or airbrushed. I think they're gonna get like a zenithal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this thing's like a bloated. So you got the harpy on there. This next thing is like a bloated water monster. It looks like it has like skin tears with muscle showing through. This one's really cool looking. This one is super interesting. Might be one of the first models that I do out of this thing. Just, I know I'm only 4 models in, but
yeah, as you pull these models up, I'm like, I've played against all of them in the Wild Hunt video game.
It was so long ago. I know.
Like the harpies, I just remember them. They were very like bird faced almost, so they're very like flat faces. You know, that's why like without the less detail. That dude, the water guy, I can't remember what they were called.
I want to say
But I just remember,
bloater, but I don't know if that's true or not.
yeah, I just remember killing a lot of them.
Again, this next dude, yeah, like big droopy skin hanging off his face, and the bases are also awesome, like dirt and bones,
Hmm.
and they didn't throw them on just vanilla ass bases, which is cool.
Hmm.
I think we have like a hag here, teats, teats again. I'm gonna paint a lot of teats. She's got this hag's got that rusty biker chick look to her, you know. Oh, they put her in like a water base, so you don't actually see her feet. She has like ripples around her feet where the water would be rippling. That'll be interesting to paint for sure. Like bone splints on her arms.
Yeah, the water ripples are really great because I mean, if you're not gonna have to do any modeling with these bases because how
Mm-mm.
they've really put them together. They just normally people are gonna take like the resin and do some stuff, but they're like, no, 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 we got you.
We have another hag here. Uh, this one is in like a muddy base with like some type of shaped rock, so probably like a tombstone of some sort. More teats. She has a attempt at a brawl on, I think. She has like a ribbon tied around her, holding on the skulls and stuff on her back. Ugh, so gross. Super excited. That's some West Virginia folk right there. What's up, DJ? Yes, yes, these are. You know what? Speaking of,
But
this is about as close to Mothman as you get. Speaking of the West Virginia folk, this next one, I don't remember what these were. I remember these guys being a pain in the ass the first time you ran into one in the game. Oh, it's got a dead horse head on the base. That's cool. That's fucking neat. It was like 10 seconds before I noticed the horse head base
yeah,
thing.
that is a very great little model right there.
Next one. Um, something I'm definitely gonna do when I go to paint these. I'm gonna look at the art that they have on their card and stuff, but I'm definitely gonna look at what they looked like in the video game. This next one is like a plant sort of thing. It's got
Yeah, I'm about to turn around
sunlight.
because I have the old school, Witcher game handbook like they
You
used to
have like
make.
the strategy guide.
Yes.
I need to borrow it. I need that next time you come up. Okay, this one, yeah, it's like a plant bug. I'm curious to see like what colors this thing is on its back. I hope it's like a giant egg sac looking thing, and I can just make it look gross AF. Has like a Stranger Things Demogorgon face, which is not in any way, shape, or form relative to the Dungeons and Dragons Demogorgon. But oh, we'll hold off on those. I don't want to skip any, but I definitely want to save some for like towards the end here. This is like a giant rat ish thing. Were absolutely massive rats part of the game? We got here more teats. Another absolutely awesome base though. This might be oh, one of the witch things that were down in the well. What's you know what I'm talking about?
Mm,
So
the No, I don't remember.
you'll see. Okay, so the base though, it's like hanging off of a piece of building. There's a wagon wheel on the ground, a barrel, some split logs, I think.
It just looks like a crazy woman, really.
Really cool base pose. I curious to see what the art looks like on the model. I wish it was a little more dynamic with like some clothing or some flowing cloth coming off of her stuff. With such a dynamic pose, it leaves me a little wanting for more than just the hair flowing. But it's still cool. Alright, these guys, are these both the same? No, these are different. Alright. Another water creature here. You have like a sail on its back. Dead fish on the base, some skulls, bones, clams. Merman, Dad, merman. The face seems to have pretty good detail. I like it. The models are... How big are these models? They're not... They stand about 1.25 inches tall for like this dude. So not terrible size here. Demon type of dude. He's got like an empty gut. I wonder, might even spruce that up a little bit, because there's like no detail on the inside of it. It just kind of looks cavernous. The rest of the model though looks great. It's got like some skin rips and some nice texture like up on the shoulder there. Kind of looks like Paw. Remember the movie Paw with the alien?
No, I do not remember that.
Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen plays an alien, and then it's the two dudes from Shaun of the Dead. They find him. It came out, I don't know, probably 2010 or so. It's a really funny movie. I can't believe you've never seen it, actually. Alright. We got another sword that'll need a little hot and cold treatment. It just leans a little to the right. But dude with like a tombstone and a lantern and a mask. He's got some swirly twirly details there on the arm. I can't get a good image of. There you go. Right there. Wonder what those are supposed to be. Yeah, ghostly figure. It's pretty cool looking pose. Might even attempt like some object light sourcing off of this lantern. Good stuff. What do we got here? White Walker? Some type like... Oh, is this a zombie bride? Wasn't there a zombie bride in the game? At one point...
Zombie bride? Maybe?
I
don't know. I feel like as we
long.
talk, I just want to like turn on my PS4 and make sure it's all up to date and running right, because I haven't turned it on in about a year.
I turned mine on for the first time in years just this week, because we got Little Carl Jurassic World Legos. It's actually a lot of fun to watch them play. Anyways, yeah, we got some type of zombie bride here. She might not be a bride, but she's got a head thingy on and stuff. And teats. We have more teats. Lots of teats. I've never painted a single pair of teats, and it looks like I'm about to paint many pairs of teats. Oh, another lantern-esque character here. I don't know if it runs in duo with the other lantern ghost-looking character, but... So that'll be fun. Pull off some more object light sourcing. Alright. Ready, Dragon? Dragon, I need confirmation that you're ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? I need confirmation that you're ready. Werewolf. Dude is pretty large. Yeah, it's like a 2-inch model. Great details. It's probably gonna be hard to tell in the video. There's really nice little details on this like burlap sack that he's wearing around his waist, so you can see the lines. He said he's ready. There are a couple mold lines that'll need cleaned up. There's one on the leg. There you go. You can see like on the calf here, but not a big deal. Another pretty good mold line there on that leg.
Yeah, that werewolf just overall is looking really great.
But yeah, really nice werewolf pose. Alright, giant bug thing. This is almost a 3-inch model. Like a massive centipede thing climbing up a swampy tree stump. Really good looking. I don't see any mold lines or anything jumping out here. 32. I wonder if it's a 32 millimeter base. Well, this is a 40 millimeter base, so maybe. Do I have any 32s laying around? I'm sure I do somewhere, but alright, yeah. But yeah, centipede bug looking thing. Thing looks dope.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Alright. You will. So we're getting towards the end of this first part of this first box. You will remember these lovely ladies. They show up on screen here. It's like the witches that had the kids and stuff. And like when you first meet them, like they're really beautiful and everything, which you know is obviously not how the Witcher world works.
Yeah.
But these are great looking poses. I remember these women were terrifying in the game. No visible mold lines on these, which is surprising because these are pretty large looking models. Just like a noose. This one has like a noose around her neck and like extra legs hanging out of, I'm not really sure, I want to know where.
Looking at the models, what type of material they are? They don't appear to be resin. Are they? And they don't appear to be plastic. Are they that like almost like that Song of Ice and Fire material?
I don't know. They're plasticky. I mean, they're
Right.
probably similar to the same plastic that is Ice and Fire plastic. Oh, I should have taken all 3 of these out, and I don't know who goes where. Okay, good job, me. Oh, what's this thing? I think I skipped this thing. Some type of, like, Venus flytrap looking thing. A couple inches tall. This will be fun to paint. Lots of vines and little bubbles and stuff, and yeah. That'll be fun. Alright, what's this? A Wyvern. I don't know if they call him a Wyvern in the Witcher world. Was there Wyverns?
I think so.
It's a decent sized model. I mean, it's about 1.5 inches high, almost 3 inches long, like nose to tail. Here. There are some visible, like, where they put the pieces together.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I might just pop a little bit of green stuff in there where they put the head on. It's pretty visible. Fix that. Another gorgeous looking base though. Just rocked, but it still looks neat. Alright. Coming in at about 2.5 inches tall with a 4-inch wingspan, we have a Manticore. Real bad mold line on this one. Well, I guess it's not a mold line, but where they glued the pieces together. Pretty substantial there. That'll need fixed. Other side, more of the same. But it's an awesome looking model. The goat face. It's usually a Manticore has a lion face. This is like a goat faced one, but it still has a lion's mane. And then the scorpion tail. Oh, and it is standing on top of a dead cow. I once again didn't realize how epic the base was.
I think they refer to those as something different in the game, or do they call them Manticores?
I'm pretty sure it's a Manticore. So I was kind of looking at the Kickstarter earlier, scrolling down the page. And my kid was like, "This is boring." I was like, "This is awesome." Yeah, definitely a few spots on this one they're going to need cleaned up. This will need a little attention before we get to it, but that's okay. The dead cow has like lots of skin rips and wounds from being attacked, which is awesome. There's some entrails laying on the ground.
You sure that's not a horse?
Coming out of it. Maybe it is a horse. Yeah, I'd say it is a horse because it's got like the hair on the back of the head. I thought it was a cow. Yeah, it's a horse. Good job, Dakota. See, I knew I brought you along for something. Holy crap. Alright, this one stands about 3.5 inches tall. It's I don't know what they call it, but it's like the evil elk moose looking thing. Elk, I guess. But it's got like rat teeth. Like I said, stands about 3.5 inches from base to top of the antlers. This thing's a unit too. This one's heavy. Lines aren't too bad on this one. You can kind of see where they glued it together through here.
Yeah, I don't remember I don't remember what half these monsters are called, but these models are pretty great.
Yeah.
Representation, I think.
Yes. Yeah, we'll have this video up, and then we'll have like a video where it literally just goes model by model, and then I'll put them up with their in-game picture and stuff. But this thing's pretty awesome looking. How the hell was this in the box? That? Nope. This? No. Okay. Sorry, I've only said it like 5 times. I should take pictures of these models. Okay, got it. Alright, what else do we have here? Another giant bug thing. looks like this one pops up out of the ground and eats all of you. Now for this guy, he's got these lines where they glued the pieces together, but they look kind of organic because of like the lines that would normally be in like the different pieces of shell and the head and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I might actually leave him on this guy. Might fix where it's inside of his mouth here. Little line on the inside of the mouth. Might just put a little green stuff in there. But interesting. I want to go obviously super realistic with these guys, but this kind of reminds me I want to go super realistic with my Tyrannid army. Watched a video the other day where a guy painted his Tyrannids, but he like looked at pictures of like maggots and stuff to get the skin tones and things for him, and they looked awesome.
Yeah.
This guy, I never did kill one of these guys. I remember every once in a while I'd go looking for him out in the woods and fight it for an hour and then be like, all right, I'll come back next week again and try again. Giant antler dude. He has like a wolf with him. There's like some elk antlers on the base.
I fought one of those. Sorry, I'm delayed like 30 seconds on the video.
No, I know. I'm trying to. So we got about 2.5 inches tall on this dude. Yeah, nice. All right, and that is it for this first part of box 1. Then there is stuff. So that's like the camera. So that's all this stuff here. Then we have I might actually have our Witcher models here. They got fancy Witcher dice, some block things. Alright, so these will be the playable characters that you'll be able to pick from. It is up to a 5-player game. So these are the base players that you can pick from. Model A, or 1, as claimed on the bottom of the base here. The hilt of this sword need a little hot and cold treat. Just got a little bend to it. Probably because he's been in the box for so long waiting for me to have him. Model 2. I would play this guy because he is bald, and so am I. Bolt 2 swords on everyone, obviously, because they're awesome, and they're Witchers. It's got a little bend to this sword too, but I don't think I can move it in a whole lot because of the base, which is fine. This dude has is it a hood or long hair? He has a hood on. Another sword. At this point, I'm thinking all the swords that are hanging out are going to need a little heat treat. Straighten them out. He's jumping off of like a rock with some runes and stuff on it.
Oh, that guy flying through the air is looking pretty great.
Yeah. Another gargoyle-esque kind of pose here. Not seeing a sheath for this dagger of his here. Maybe this one just hangs on his belt. He's only got one sword on his back. Uh-oh. Maybe he's just a boss and uses silver to kill everything. He's like, I don't care. And then last pose here. Oh, they actually... So if you look inside of the hand on this last guy, they actually have like the little symbol of the magic ability that he's using. Once you get to this next guy, it's kind of cool. He's got like a little triangle coming out of his hand. Hey, am I missing something? I have a dead spot. Wonder if that's supposed to be there. And then the rest of the contents of this box, I think, are gaming cards and player cards. So it looks like, kick us over to autofocus for it. So it looks like each player, like this is your character card here, and you kind of choose what to level up and when. Or I'm assuming like you level up and then you move your little block, these little colored blocks here. You move them down the row and it has abilities. But these are nice. These are like real thick cardboard. These are really nice.
Yeah, those are actually pretty solid looking. How many are there? Is there one for every?
Yeah, there's 5 of them.
Yeah, of course there is.
But I believe one of the expansions that I got, or was it one of the Kickstarter stretch goals, you get mages to play instead of witchers.
Interesting.
Alright, let me just put the contents of this box back together, hopefully in the same order I found it. And I think these boxes can be stacked, like you take the lids off of each box and then you can just put like the main boxes together to make one big box later. Alright, so that was box 1B. And it was the monster pack and whatever else. Let's go to box 2B. Oh, have we counted the models?
Yeah, if you could switch it before you go to bed, that would be good. There's towels in the washer right now. But my clothes aren't dry yet, so. Thank you. Love you.
Code has got to do chores.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Alright, now we have 3 expansions. We have the Kickstarter expansion.
Ooh,
we have the
get some interference there.
Skellig expansion. Are you good? Hello, hello. Alright, now we have Dakota. Are you there?
Carl, you're having quite a bit of feedback right now. Get some interference there.
Skellig expansion. Are you good? I think it's just you. The stream sounds good. How about now? Hello, hello. Okay. I don't know what's up with Dakota's mic? All right, so we have the Skellig expansion. It's like a Viking boat looking thing. Check out the back here. Monsters, boats, a face dragon. '80 exploration.
Crazy amount of sound feedback still.
Yeah, I think you need to leave and come back. Because the stream sounds fine.
Oh, it was all on my end. Sorry.
Okay. Alright. Let's pop this open. See what these models look like. That's why we get nice things. Okay. So, an additional map. Give you some other locations. Put this next to the board, I'm assuming. Dagon. It's the monster here. Alright, so we have a couple of nice Viking ships. Looks like a player can go on one of these to travel to one of these new locations. We have 3 of these. They appear to all be the same. We'll have to paint them up a little different. Make them, just give them some character here, a little individuality. And then we have this. How do you pronounce it? D-A-G-O-N. Dagon.
Yeah, I think so.
There we go. Really good looking model. This thing's sweet. Some type of sea creature. Spikes and bones and all kinds of good looking stuff here. That guy will be fun to paint for sure. That's it for that expansion. Let's do mages next, because that should just be like 5 additional playable characters here. Once again, obviously gorgeous box art, pretty neat looking. Yeah, looks like it's 5 additional playable characters, which that's cool. Alright, little booklet, some mage stuff. Once again, gorgeous artwork. The character board here. I mean, these things are solid. It's nice. Some cards and then some minis. Mage number 1 here. For the minis, we're gonna kick the camera back to manual focus here. This dude, Looks cool. I like the, you know, the flowing part of the jacket and stuff. Definitely got a little bend to the sword again. You could almost leave it because it's like a scimitar, so screw it. Female character here. Flowing gown, pretty dynamic looking pose. Even the details, like, to the fingers. Like, they have individual fingers, which is rare for miniatures. This chick's, like, covered in crows, which is awesome. There's, what, 4 birds on her? Some skulls on the base. Favorite model so far? Which one's that, Dragon? Are you asking me what my favorite model is so far? My favorite model so far. It might be that centipede thing that's like climbing up the tree. That thing was pretty cool looking. This guy's like jumping out of a portal. He's going all Stephen Strange on him. Man,
I think if we said the best, my favorite so far would probably be the one antlered monster dude. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Excuse me. Yeah, this dude's like jumping out a portal. This will be cool to paint. For sure. Make some crazy colors. And what do we got here? Oh, she's like riding on some magic something and reading a book and stuff. Have to freehand some text into the book. We'll see about that. Maybe those pages are blank. She hasn't written those down yet. Yeah, okay. I really like having the 5 other playable characters. I think if you only had 5, if you played the game often enough, it would probably feel redundant. Granted, I don't know the variations in those other characters. Maybe not. Maybe the game itself plays so differently every time you play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to know what the differences between each Witcher is, and then I'm guessing if you build them or level them up in some way, that you can probably do it different every time, and there's probably quite a few different ways to play, but then even adding the mages in, it's like, okay, well, these people are just like magic-y and doing all that type of stuff.
And this is the Kickstarter exclusive expansion. We got some Ciri box art here. I know she was like one of the last expansion, or what do they call them? The milestone things.
Stretch goals.
Yes, stretch goals. Thank you. She was like one of the last stretch goals to be shown because obviously everybody wants Ciri, and you get her as a playable character. So,
Oh, nice.
I actually have 11 playable characters in. And once again, that's the best box art in the whole thing, for sure. All right, pop this open. Oh, you get a new location. What do they call it? Kaer Morhen? Is that how you pronounce it? The Witcher,
Yeah.
The Witcher Castle.
Yep.
So I think you get a Kaer Morhen in this. You get the Wild Hunt in this. 4. Okay, 4 Wild Hunt members, 6 Hounds of the Wild Hunt. Places to go, people to kill. Oh, one of my little tokens popped out. Okay, it's in there. More tokens. Series card, and there's another card underneath. There's 2 in here. I don't know what the other one would be. I know this model was it was like one of the Easter eggs from the game. The horse that's like stuck on top of a house. Kick this back over to manual. Maybe. Where's my focus at? There we go. Okay. Here's a horse on top of a house. It's like as large as the house, but I think that was just kind of like a funny thing they wanted to do. Here's a Siri model. A sword definitely needs some love. It has quite the bend to it. But details and stuff look great. No mold lines. There's maybe a little one on the back side there, but that won't be hard to fix. Alright, we have some Wild Hunt members. These dudes will be fun to do. Assuming this is another one. They have like skulls for faces. Might be a little difficult to see here. Another Wild Hunt guy. Like this giant maul. Definitely need a little straightening on that. I don't know. Might let that one go. That piece is so thin that I'd be afraid of messing that one up. What we got here? Oh, this might be another. This might be whatever that second player board is. The second character board. Wonder if that's supposed to be someone special. Now I think the game, I want to say the game takes place like a long time before the Witcher series, so the fact that it has like Siri in here is strictly fanfare. Oh, and this would be, I think this would be the same Wild Hunt dude here that we have in that first, yeah, this is the same guy. I'm 99% sure that we have in that first box. That it's just a mounted version of him. But he looks awesome. He's got some flames coming out of his hands. Those will add a nice bit of detail to the paint here. We have some of these Wild Hunt hounds. There are 2 models per base on some of these, and then 1 model per base on some. And I think, yeah, because I remember this being a stretch goal, there's another base, there's 2 other bases that have 3 models on them. So in total, I mean, there's 6, 10, 12 of these dudes to paint across 6 bases. So, and then we have like a rock troll, maybe a jewel troll. some type of beast. I'm not sure if he's supposed to be like rocks or gems or what. But it is a real grotesque, ugly looking dude. Man, I cannot get the focus right on this guy. Why are we out of focus here?
I think he's like a river troll or something, or a rock troll. And I'll be honest, I think he's like a good guy.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
I could
maybe.
be wrong on that. I remember a portion of the game where you speak to like a troll, and it was just like, what?
You know what? Here, we're gonna pop open this character board thing, because now I'm super curious if it's him or not.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I
Now that I
don't
say it.
remember that part. No.
I thought there was a portion where you spoke with like a troll, and like you befriended him out, and I'm not gonna say he was like a good guy, but he was definitely not like a bad guy. You know, like a.
Okay. So the second board here is not Dakota's rock troll friend.
Damn.
It is Alvar. Does that ring a bell at all?
No.
Okay, me neither. All right. So that is it. That is a quick run through of the contents and the minis. I'll post a full video later of all the minis, and it'll just be like real quick. They'll each spin like one time and stuff. Ton of cards. For like all the monsters and stuff with different abilities. And what do I have here? Oh, these are like maybe some special Gwent cards. So yeah, these must be like limited Gwent cards that are in here. Just the one. Oh, it's Geralt. That's a Gwent card. Oh no, it's not a Gwent card. It just says continue your adventure in Gwent. Well, either way, gorgeous art there. If it focuses. Good looking stuff. I'm gonna paint it. I may look to sell it, but I kind of want to play it at least once or twice to see, like, because if it's epic, I don't think I would sell it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna commit to anything. I'm not gonna commit to anything right now other than painting it.
Right, yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, this actually looks pretty cool. Like, do you want to keep it and play it if it's a good game?
I mean, Dragon, DJ, you guys both still in chat? Like, it says you can play up to 5, but we have 12 characters. We can do whatever we want. Good stuff. That was fun. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Whoever was hanging out throughout this, it was cool. This coming week, Dakota is going to have a video going live of painting a House Mormont she-bear for a song Ice and Fire. And I will have a video going up next week of my dry palette / texture palette, which, little sneak peek on that, maybe. Okay, I thought it was right here. Apparently it's not. Guess you guys will have to wait. Alright, Friday, I'm down. Get to painting. Friday. I feel like Friday this week. Wait, today's Friday. I'm assuming he's talking about next week. Well, it'd have to be sometime when Dakota's up. And next time Dakota comes up, you need to learn to play Warhammer.
Sorry, you're breaking up again for me.
Ugh, terrible. You guys see what I'm forced to work with here? You back, Dakota?
Yeah, I can. You're Yeah, I was getting a lot of feedback.
Weird. All right. Yeah. So, and then I'm gonna have some of this Witcher content coming soon. Maybe we'll put together a poll for like what people want to see painted first. I'll pick like 10 of them and let the subs vote. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Thanks for the comments, and we'll see you guys next time.